Going to see the very first sailboat. It was a Lagoon 40, sold by the Catamaran Company in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Beautiful boat. Everything was perfect about it. My mate, we are not sailors, nor do we ever been on a boat before, so to us just looked like the perfect castle on the water. Now we quickly understood this was way out of our budget, and also we were not ready. We don't know how to sail. Where are we gonna go if we're still stuck on jobs, kids go to school? We were gonna be in debt. So that was definitely not gonna be something that it was gonna happen within the next day, month, possibly year. We went back home and didn't say nothing about it, except for the fact that we were in love with it. Now, we did knew that we couldn't be working a 9 to 5. One, because it was not gonna make enough money, and two, because we were never gonna have time to enjoy the lifestyle. Also, we wanted the kids to be homeschooled because it does not make sense to be a livable and your kids still having their 9 to 5 at school. We came up with a little plan. We started looking for options, and it's been 6 months now that we actually are working for ourselves and the kids being successfully homeschooling. So we decided to let's start with something small, something that we can learn how to sail. We all get used to it, and besides, we actually work on the road. I'll talk about that later on. So we really don't need a huge boat right now because we'll probably spend on it only the weekends for the moment, as we're trying to save money for a bigger boat, which is where we are planning to start our travel adventure. So stay tuned. The video will show 2 of the boats that we went to see. Pretty much the beginning of our adventure. You're almost about to get there. What are you hoping for?
I don't know, I just have my fingers crossed. We know squat about sailboats. We know a lot about sailboat people because we watch them on YouTube and we follow like all of them. But it's floating. It's in the water. We're gonna go see it now. We're like 5-10 minutes away. And it's not that big and it's not a tiny little, you know. It's our first beginner boat. We're probably gonna be on it for about a year. If it needs a few little things, yeah, obviously like every other boat. But it's floating. That's all I know.
Quick video and not the best quality, but this might be it. We're going to see a sailboat. You guys want to go see the sailboat?
Yeah.
What about you, Kiki? They suck. What about you, Daddy?
We dropped everything. We were in the middle of painting. And now we're gonna go see the sailboat. It's like 30 minutes away.
Down here for that, to shut your water off, but just always keep that on. I changed
this is a Yanmar. This is those famous bulletproof engines.
Yeah, Yanmar 2GM20. It revs up to 3,200 RPMs. I just changed the oil. Oil's all good and everything. What else?
It has good space to be a little boat.
But
And this is a 1960 what?
Set 19. Your black goes straight to your ground.
And you can keep doing it as much as you can want.
But to remain, keep this battery, keep these batteries out of this one, you gotta run those ones.
How will you call that one?
Huh?
How will you call that sail?
This is your jib sail, roller furling jib. Pull that in.
Pull it in? Have like a lock on it or something? Let me know, I'll pull it back in.
Since it hasn't been probably opening in a long time. Don't let that go.
I got it. Learning curve for everybody.
Yeah, right?
You're training for your bigger boat.
Must be locking up at the top somewhere.
Well, we don't want you going at the top.
Oh. I guess, huh. I don't know why that thing.
No, yeah.
I don't know. Huh. It should just roll out.
Hold this, babe.
Huh.
It looks like something is
Yeah, it looks
holding
like
it on the
something's
top. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to
Oh, fuck, I know what that is. I do know what that is.
Boat was good for a project boat, but we don't have the time to actually put in so many hours of labor, and also we don't want to put in excessive amounts of money as it is our training boat. We felt really bad. The guy was really nice to us, picked us up on the dinghy, took us to see the boat, answered all questions, but it had too many things to be fixed, and like I said, we don't have the time for it.
That's what that is, a tow rail?
Yeah, do you watch Sailing Uma?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, they have that same tow rail, and they replaced theirs with that, they fiberglass their whole.
Next one was a Bristol 30. I believe it was a 1972, 1971 with the diesel engine as well. Just from the entrance, he let us know that it had an oil leak and he was not 100% sure where it was coming from. Also, there was a few other things that he actually didn't even know if it did work or not. And it was a little risky taking that boat from Jacksonville to Fort Myers.
So this is a really interesting switch, kind of all-in-one. Off, and then blower, right?
Definitely works.
And,
that's what it is.
yeah. And to be just... Come on back down. This is the only thing that I know that is not just right with the boat. Okay. Somewhere in here. It's here, somewhere there. He said when he put his black light on his phone,
This is raw water. This should be half the pressure.
that's the raw water going out or coming in? Coming in.
Although it looked much better than the previous one we saw, and the price was about the same, probably waiting a couple of $100 more. We were still not convinced. It was not exactly what we were looking for.
All the time. Hey man, if you want to be sick. Yeah, sick. So let's had that issue this morning. It was asking months. As soon as we throttled up and cut out. And after playing with it a while, it's just a step.
Also, as I mentioned, we have no experience, and he didn't want to take us out unless we'll give him a 10% of the amount it was being asked for the boat, and this was not refundable for a trial on the sea, and we were not happy about that.
So to stop this, we're going to be just like a car, we're going to turn the key off. Okay? And there should be a bell.
Okay, so up next we drop all our work in Jacksonville, then rush to Fort Myers to see another potential sailboat that we liked. We go out on sea trial, we run literally our first ground, we ran aground. We checked the sails condition, checked the motors, make sure it wasn't leaking, the oil, and we finally made the decision on purchasing her. It's a 1980 27-foot Watkins.
And make sure to subscribe this video, turn on those notifications, hit this bell, like the video. Here we go.